Alright, so the scene starts off with all the turtles hitting one of the most boring Ginyu power poses from Dragon Ball. Then they flashed up. Shredder's eyes started moving just like he got the Sharingan. And I think they all jumping him, hitting the most aggressive jumping. They should have been in JJK. They started hitting them from the front, back, side. No baby oil, no Diddy. Just straight K Camp. Do it. So they knocked Shredder back and he decided to turn into Hashirama. Now he's a Senju. He got trees coming out the ground and shit. Well, more like futuristic trees because all the trees are metal. So Leonardo decides to push him. He kicks his sword right to him and teleports right to the sword. Then he throws the sword behind him and teleports right to the sword. It's giving me flashbacks to Boruto whenever Sasuke and Naruto was jumping Momoshiki. Oh my god, it was giving that man crazy work. No Diddy. So I'm guessing they gave Leonardo the flying Raijin in this series because the way he throwing that sword from the front, back, side, up, down, and beating the living hell out of Shredder, he has to have a flying Raijin. Wait. Matter of fact, I take that back because no way in hell a flying Raijin is going to teleport this man Raphael right in front of him. They had to give this man Leonardo the Rinnegan. But nevertheless, so Raphael come and he's loading up the meanest slugger in all time. He could have played for the Dodgers. So instead of hitting Shredder, Shredder turned into Venom and like blasted some tentacles right in front of him and actually hit him. Well, too bad for him because Raphael hit him with a Shadow Clone Jutsu and started piecing him up. He done used the Jutsu about 5-6 times to try to use Wood style Jutsu again. But too bad, Raphael had multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu ready for him. And then decided to hand the ball off to April, just like the Ravens, but she's Derrick Henry with a bat, swinging that motherfucker like she played for the Mets. So Shredder turned into a Transformer, transforming his arm into a mean blade, trying to take her out of the game. But unfortunately, she turned into Michael Jackson, hitting her with the mean lean, opening the space up for Mikey. And Mikey must be a P-Star legend the way he wrapped that chain around Shredder's neck. Straight BDSM, giving me post-traumatic stress. When I was down bad on my luck, I had to do anything for money. I was feeling like Squidward sitting outside of the box. Go ahead and wrap me in straps, my baby. So just like Brawlhalla, Mikey pointed his stick down and pressed circle, hitting Shredder with the meanest drop kick, straight shattering the ground. That's why we call him the Shredder. And they really must be playing Brawlhalla because the way Mikey tagged Donnie in with a futuristic stick, he's not playing. Just straight knocked Shredder's shit loose and hit the most perfect pose ever, deactivating the stick. But unfortunately for Donnie, Shredder was holding R1 the whole time, blocking the whole attack. 0 damage. So like every other villain known to mankind, Shredder starts popping this shit. But unfortunately, Mikey just charged up his full ultimate, getting ready to drop a nuke on his ass. Triangle, circle, just like it was Storm. Donnie pick up a spaceship looking thing and drop it right on Shredder, treating him just like Looney Tunes. Drop the big ass item on him, squashing him. But unfortunately, the situation's not over. We pan over to Master Splinter, seeing him chained up, just like Riley Reid in one of those P-Hub rough scenes. Straight giving him a seizure. He got fluid coming all out of his mouth. But I guess somebody picked Shredder reboot card up. The nigga spun right back into the game, looking like a Scooby-Doo villain. So Shredder knocks everybody off the Brawlhalla map, got them falling one by one, and he walks right by Casey. She just shit her pants. Somebody help her out. And he continues to walk right to his prize. He ended up extending his arm, reaching out to the soul above Master Splinter, and straight sucking the soul out of him, just like Riley Reid. But I guess Casey got jealous, jumping right on Shredder's arm and cutting the robot arm off, freeing Master Splinter. She needed to show up to Cardi concert and save Ken Carson from getting his soul sucked out of him by a succubus. And I'm guessing she got acrobat on Hall of Fame and where she does a flip and land perfectly. Unfortunately, she bent her weapon at a 90-degree angle, turning it into Sakura, just straight useless. Trash! And I'm guessing she really mad at Shredder because he cut her hair and fucked her hairline up. Shit looking way worse than LeBron on the Heat. She really need a headband to cover that shit. But she ended up kicking a rock up like Jake off of Brawlhalla, using her weapon as a hockey stick and freeing Master Splinter from his chains. Real life putting him in the Avatar state. He uses a Susanoo to punch Master Splinter right in the stomach, send him flying, straight breaking his back like Riley Reid. And they put his soul back in his body after cutting all the chains off. But Shredder ain't letting none of that fly. He used Wood style Jutsu and straight pierced the map, sending everybody up in the air. But honest to God, he shouldn't have did that. It's like 8 of them hitting a Ginyu power pose off of Dragon Ball, and this time it is actually tough. And just like the meteor that fucked Fortnite map up, they're coming down hard. But Shredder ain't folding. He hits a flash step, leaving a big ass hole in the ocean, meeting them halfway. And they set the record on Sparkling Zero for the longest beam clash of all time. Master Splinter just hit a power up mid beam clash. I never seen anything like it. He's activating cheat codes in the middle of the game. Straight popped a perk 30, activating his avatar state immediately. immediately. I don't know why he keep popping these perk 30s, man. Somebody need to warn him. He's too old for that shit. They end up combining their energy to make a pizza spear. I never seen anything like it. And just like me in elementary school, they end up combining all their efforts on this pole, trying to push it into another team. Well, I meant like, it's supposed to be a rope, you know, tug of war. Nevertheless, they end up starting a new beam clash, but this time with a big ass pole. Now Shredder started getting worried, man. He almost folded, but he turned back into a transformer, pulling out some alien tech just to fight these niggas. Now peep game, this nigga turned into one of the Elden Ring final bosses. It looks atrocious. I really need that skin. Now the protagonists really need to figure something out, cause Shredder is not folding and it's like 8 of them and they can't beat one. That is absolutely crazy. Shredder is just like Sukuna in the Culling games. It takes a whole team just to beat him, and they still barely beat him. Got Donnie in the back hyperventilating. I guess Riley Reid back there giving him some awesome jawsome. Shredder seen that and got jealous instantly. How is this lame ass nigga getting more top than me? So I guess that perk 30 started wearing off because Master Splinter is not geek no more. He's actually worried.
I think my dealer just gave me some fin. Fuck.
But see, his kids are some good trip sitters. They start talking positive to him, making him lock right back in, saying a whole bunch of positive shit like, you got this, dad. We in this with you. You're not alone. It was enough to bring tears to a grown rat eyes. I mean, like, really, this nigga mom came back from the afterlife to encourage this nigga. Good God, this motherfucker must been a beta male bitch. But like I said before, Splinter is the avatar, and all his past lives pulled up on him. Like, nigga, lock in. And they all pulled up and grabbed a piece of the pole to finally end Shredder, because it takes like 30 niggas to kill him, I guess. And finally forming a perfect Susanoo with the weapon, putting straight fear in Shredder's eyes. They press square, triangle, triangle, circle, square, X, and finally end this nigga with the meanest combo of all. The combo was so powerful that it started wrecking New York City. Less than the Avengers though. Them niggas do more than the villains. And finally the mission was over. They got an S-rate mission grade, and they all hit a perfect landing. Shredder lands right next to him, looking like Guy after he got out the 8 gates, and straight dying. But this time he doesn't have a reboot card.